if you're planning to stay 10 days, based on my theory, you're only gonna see 3 cities. Maybe 4 tops, but they need to be close together, because you don't wanna waste your time traveling. And at this point, you can forgive yourself and you can reprioritize your list. It's not set in stone yet. The only thing that's set in stone at this point are your flights. So where is it that you really, really, really want to go? How many nights do you think you want for each location? And are the distances feasible within your allocated time? And you can look online and you can, Google can calculate for you the driving time if you want to drive. Or you can look for train schedules, because Google knows everything. He's got train schedules and he can tell you it's 30 minutes from this to this city, it's 2 hours to that city. So review the transportation options, just so that you'll know how much time you're wasting traveling. And start working on your rough agenda. I taught one of my students, actually one of my students in Milan was so proud. He said, "Oh, wait just a second, I want a job that day." I said, "Oh." So again, based on my 30 minutes of train looking, I'm planning to arrive in Florence at 12:25 and leave Florence at 1:30, and I need to arrive in Monterosso later that afternoon. I don't know anything. I don't have anything yet what I'm doing while we're in Florence. So now we're going to fill in with our accommodations. Do you want American style comfort, authentic Italian? Do you want to stay in a monastery? They have these really great, the Catholic Church has turned a lot of their monasteries into these really cool hotels. They have good rooms, they have great breakfasts. It's a really good option. Do you want to stay in an agro-tourism? Agro-tourism is out in the countryside. It's a farm, it's a working farm. Usually they have a very nice restaurant and they serve their own homegrown, some of them have everything, all the way from the meats to the beers to the cheeses. Some of them have horseback riding. Do you want to stay on the Nile? Plenty of options for that. Or do you want to stay in a tree house? I've actually found that on Airbnb, a tree house in Italy. So, you can use Airbnb, VRBO, Booking.com, or Google. Obviously, will have many, many more options. Booking.com is bigger there than it is here. It's a German company, and it's been around there for probably 10 years, and it's big. And on Booking.com, they have more hotels than they have like people's apartments. And they have really great reviews, and you can cancel as late as yesterday. It's a good deal, Booking.com. When you're reading, when you're looking, make sure that the ratings, first off, make sure that you're not the first person that stays there, or even the 5th person that stays there. You want there to be lots of people who have already stayed there and have lots of very high rankings. But when you go in to read those rankings, make sure that the Americans and the Canadians are high, because they live with us, right? And they'll know what we're looking for. The Germans, they're used to much smaller places than we are. They're, the British even, they don't use air conditioning the way we do. So look for Canadians and Americans when you're reviewing the reviews. So now you've booked your accommodations and you've booked your flights. So now what do you want to do while you're there? Making bread, climbing to the top of the Duomo. That is an absolutely fabulous thing to do if you go to Florence, to climb to the top of the Duomo. Do you want to go bicycling? The 2 places that you're going to find the best tours are Viator.com and TripAdvisor.com. everybody goes through them. They'll have almost every option known to man listed. However, if you drill into Viator.com, into the individual excursion you want to take, you can find out who the actual tour operator is, and you can find your way to their website. Viator.com and TripAdvisor.com have really good booking, and they have a fabulous online presence, so all the reviews are good there. You can look for the Americans and the Canadians. But the day of the tour, they're not gonna be there standing at that corner where they told you to meet them, and you're only gonna have like an 800 number to call them and say, our guy's not here. So if there's a problem, it's better for you to have booked directly with these people, because they'll give you their direct number. And it's pretty easy to find. And if you can't find it, your kid can find it on the site. So I would take a lot of time to research, because there are lots of interesting options. And they will tell you if the tours are in English. Now, this is a radical question, I know, but if you have a big group, if you've got 6 people and you got half girls and half guys, really, does everybody need to do the same thing? Because the guys might not like to take a cooking class, and the girls really don't